And this is a 38 Ford business coupe. It's a deluxe model. Has a different grille from the standard, which looks just like a 37. I think the body is the same as the 37, with the exception of the rounded fenders over here in the grille. This is a very, very popular model for race cars. This one looks like the body isn't in too bad a shape, actually. Sometimes the chassis get rotted, as it did on mine. He's got all his window glass here. If we can get back here for it. Nice looking coupe, I love those. Let's see. Let's see what we got back. Here's another view of it. The fenders stick out further than they do on a 37. Something like this right now, very hard to get a hold of. I could have bought them for practically nothing years ago. Let's move further back in the little car picture. Looking car. So a few other old ones here too, like what is that? Can't quite make that one out. Old tractors and stuff like that. Let's see what the dashboard is like in this. See inside, maybe not. Don't have the original seats, but the rest of it looks all there. It's about a 46 Ford truck right here. There's a Chevrolet over there. I don't know what year it is. 41, 42. And another truck over there might be a 46. 55 Cadillac, it looks like over there. See, the Chevrolet is about a 42, I'd say. It takes time to come in. Now it's coming in. Now we're recording. Now I'm going to zoom in on them. Oh boy, that's something. Looks like you're right there. Oh boy. Okay, the 97 is Garden Cooper. Alright.
Are you narrating this?
Yeah. There's Joe Rosenfield, Red Barber in the background, and a number 5 that I don't know. And over here we have a number, what is it, 43?
Where are we?
Do you know who that is?
Hitting the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, 43, I don't know who it is.
Great. Here's that one. Do you know anybody in this picture here, the one you got from Florida?
No, I don't.
What is that song? Great.
I'd say it's probably in 1951 too, like the midget picture.
You think so, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I know we have Tommy DuPont over there.
Yeah. Wasn't that 24 Jack Griffin?
I don't know. Could it be? Yeah.
I have a picture of Jack Griffin in a coupe. Looks like that.
I didn't know he was around that early, because we saw him, a little later in a cut down. Now 40. I think I've seen a picture of that car before.
Bob Sprague drove it most of the time.
Okay.
And wasn't this red here? Oh, it's 22. That's 22.
Okay.
And that was Don Hall in 21. This is the first shot, and this is the second shot.
Oh, I see, yeah.
After they came off the pole. That's the second turn, by the way.
Okay, all right. Now, second turn, okay. So that's when the starting line was on the side that, on the water side?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, you've been switching pictures here. Terrific. Well, I'm on one. You've been switching to another.
No.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Okay. This is a powder puff.
Yeah.
Well, that's something. You don't know who she is, do you?
No.
And here's a picture of Lonsdale before they had any races on it, right? When they're just
Summer
working on this.
47. Just finishing up.
Okay. All right, I've got all of these. That's fantastic. Kings and Ed Hill and all them. Okay, so I'll get further back here. Now we have Ed Hill and Red Cummings. I don't know who the other cars are. 57, yes. Right. And on this side here we have a non-Ford race. Many of the cars, and I remember right here. 37, you say, is probably Menard.
Yeah, and 5 was Rudy Kingdom.
Yeah. And there's a great picture right there at Lonsdale on the right here.
Yeah, 43 near the posters in Casey. The only number you can identify.
Okay, up there, that 91, and you know any of those cars, number 8 or any of those?
No.
In the top picture here we have 11.
Hop Harrington.
That's Hop Harrington, yes. The sedan?
No, the coach down. Yeah, that's 77. This is 11.
Oh, I see. In the top picture we see somebody going over now. One car recognizes the car from New Hampshire, 45.
Yeah, Jim Stiles.
Styles, yeah. And here's a wreck down here. Can't quite tell what car that is. 81?
I think so.
Wouldn't know who that is.
No.
It's not the one that I remember. It's Sprague. It's not that one I know. 94. Before the track was completed. That's 1948, huh? Okay. That 94?
Yeah.
Terrific. Okay, I have all of these.
So they were going to sell the newer ones, and they were going to sort them, the new ones versus the old ones. I have to meet them up there. So I may have a few thousand more photos to play with.
Wow. Thousands?
I don't know. I have no idea what they consider old, where the cutoff point is.
So we have Judd Bernard in here, Alfred Polis, and 3 or 4 other guys I don't recognize. The 21 is who?
Don Hall.
Don Hall. And Ralph Moody up there. And Red Cummings and the Dynamite Special here. And the top one says something about Flip Cooper or something. Flip Cooper, 1948. Number 74. And then we have a number 26. It says a Sammy Packard. It says on number 15 is Sammy Packard. Okay, I have all of these. Here's the program for Kingston here with the colors. And the top shows number 25. Okay. Lonsdale program. There's Philip Morris. I always call him Philip Morris. It's just a symbol for him. Jimmy Costello and Hop Harrington. Fred Aston.
Dick Mann.
Dick Mann? Oh, yeah. I remember him. He used to drive 600.
Jake Clough.
And the Seacon Speedway sign.
1949.
Was that right? Yeah. Was that right? Okay, I got all that.
And right now, Ford has made funds available to your participating Ford dealer with the help of our airborne spotter.
Like I'm holding it for a few seconds, you know.
We've got you covered coming and going on the station that's first with news and information.
Who's that 21? Do you know?
Paul Carr.
Paul Carr. 92. What a nice looking car.
That was Art Crease.
Hot Crease. Father Knickerbocker. And
Oh, that's George Smaldone. Roger Bailey, the midget driver. Don Collins.
Yeah.
So on the 106.
I remember him. And so Rusty Rushton.
Yeah. That was the first 500 lapper at Seekonk.
Wow.
1950. Down in there twice.
You know what year that last picture is, the one
Right here.
Yeah.
1957.
The bottom one is 57?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yes. Zipper Joe Horsch in the 38. Freddie Estelle in the 41, and the 100 leaving there is Billy Clark.
Oh yeah.
This is a Hudson. I don't know who it is, but it's a Hudson. And there's another Hudson behind it.
That number 4 looks familiar too.
Dan Stanton.
Oh, that said BPOE on the side, didn't it? I remember that.
Lodge, yeah.
Dan Stanton and Bob Hawke and some other unidentified driver. I'm too bad they didn't have more color photography back then, huh?
Yeah.
I'd love to know what color these cars were. Dave Humphrey there. Ed McNulty.
Pendergast.
Okay.
With a tie on.
Who's that with the tie on?
Pendergast, George.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh.
And you see he's picking that other guy's pocket.
Oh, is that right? Here's a picture of Seekonk taken about 1949, and that number 22 may very well be car sale at Lonsdale in 49. 92 after the wreck. Ed McNulty. Ed Bob, I imagine. 97, I don't know. Got them all. Oh, who's this guy down the bottom?
Kissing the girl?
No, the other one.
I don't know.
Maybe somebody I know who it is. And who's kissing the girl?
Humphrey.
Oh yeah, it looks like him. It hasn't changed too
You can
much.
tell by the belt buckle. I don't know if you can see it in your camera. It says Cracky. That's his nickname.
I never knew that.
Yeah. Is my hand going to be famous here?
No, I haven't hit your hand yet, I don't think.
My only claim to fame.
I've seen that car too. Is that the Ford of Jake Jacobs down there?
Yeah.
That's the one that flipped at Thompson.
Yeah.
Have them all. This goes pretty fast. George Smalldown.
That's Roland Ribbit. Standing next to him.
Next to
Smalldown, yeah.
Was that right?
Yeah, when he became an official after he quit driving.
Duquette.
It's Rex Records with Duquette.
Oh, yeah. Smalldown again.
Ralph Potter, the guy with coveralls with Smalldown, as a car runner. Still around.
Is that right? Yeah.
Just had to give up skiing a few years ago.
Who's the 28?
I don't know, the car was from Tiverton, Standard Auto Body on Main Road. They had a couple
Oh, I'll be
guys there.
done. Yeah. Well, I remember a 28. I remember going down at Steveville, Connecticut Street and seeing a 28 with it said on it.
Same guys.
A Standard Auto Body, a Main Road, or radiators repaired or something. Had an Angel.
WHJJ.
Who's the guy with the helmet on?
Frankie Pierce.
So, and I've got tickets to the Rhode Island International Auto Show.
In front axle. Okay. Yeah, so that's the 28. I remember that.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're a limited audience, though, right?
Yeah. Maybe 2,000 of us in the whole country are really into it. Yeah, these two are in the same crash, so keep them together.
Who is that?
Don Hall. 52,
Uh-huh.
I believe.
In 1952?
Yeah.
Is that the one where he hit the lights?
No. No, he just rolled over, but the cage wasn't built too well.
Do you remember him hitting the lights at any time?
I remember somebody going up to the light pole. He was here not too long ago. Right, sitting right there where you were, Phil Marabella.
Phil Marabella?
Yeah, he lives in California now.
Hey, that sounds familiar. I bet he liked these, huh?
Oh, yeah. I've got some copies in this pile of junk to mail to him somewhere. Which I should do Christmas. What seems to be the problem here, Bobby?
Won't come out of the pack?
No. Hey, listen.
There it is. Oh, yeah. And 16.
We're running into an epidemic here.
This is Ed Hill from Pasco, or the area.
That was the opening day in 1949.
Opening day 1949. That's the feature, modified feature?
Seaconk, whatever they call them, yeah.
And in the top photo,
Roland Rivet, Don Hall, Jim Holt, unidentified, and Hop Harrington.
Don Hall.
I sold one to a guy in Alabama.
All right, yeah.
Guy called me up, an optometrist. He said, I'm going to send you some money. He said, you just keep sending me stuff till I run out.
I'm surprised there are 2,000 collectors.
I
wouldn't have thought that.
Semi-educated guess. Did you ever see Auto Racing Memories and Memorabilia magazine?
Never did.
Well, that's their circulation approximately, so I figured somewhere around there are really interested enough that they would, subscribe. Probably a few more that, collect things, but not to the degree maybe that some people get into.
Well, you must have one of the best collections around.
Well, on this street, I got the best, yeah.
Do you know anybody with a better collection than you?
Not in the immediate area.
Anywhere?
Oh, yeah.
Of New England stuff?
No, I'm not really sure about New England stuff. Probably I got the best one in southern New England. I know guys that, I kind of like deal in everything. I know some people that deal just in photography that got, God, I got about 8,000. I know guys that's got 30, 40,000 pictures.
Entrees featuring veal, scallops, scrod, and steaks.
I got a little everything, programs and magazines and odds and ends.
Oliver's very affordable prices. You can even enjoy your favorite mixed drinks
Any and everything.
at Oliver's. Located on the corner of Brook and Benevolent Streets on the east side of Providenza. Open
Things I wanted to keep need demildewing, so I had to split them again.
Now, one of these drivers, is that Leo who?
That's Jesse Medeiros.
Oh,
Actually,
Jesse.
I don't know why he's...
Now, wasn't he a midget driver?
Yeah, he did drive midgets, and then he got into stock cars before he quit.
Number 3 is who?
I don't really know, but he was a feature winner on September 2nd, 1949 in Seaconk. And whenever I find the result, I'll know who he was.
Acme Garage.
Don't know who he is either. But one thing I noticed, good deal of pictures I have from the same year, everybody shared that same helmet.
Is that right?
Yeah, or everybody had a helmet that said 15 on the front of it for some reason.
That Fenley, you say that's the guy from Mapleville.
Yeah. Yeah, here's that same helmet with a 15 on it again. And I've seen some other photos that I have.
I'll be done.
I don't know whether y'all pass it around or what.
So I'll be done. Maybe, you know what it might be? See, we was running a soapbox derby. We loaned it to a kid. The kid crashed and split the visor, broke it right off, and I could never find the piece. I still have it. Oops. Know any of these people?
Let's see, this guy was Bill Carroll. That was one of the Scambato team cars. I forget which guy it was. Let's see. I think that was Leo Boudreau. And that was Carl Pearson in '72. The one you can't see, the coupe, is number 13. I don't know who was in it. And I don't know who the other one was. And this is Eddie Angel's car, but I think Slim Ingalls was driving at the time.
That winds it up. Go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what's left of the old Lonsdale Speedway. You see the old tunnel in the background where the cars used to come out and the starting line used to be in the old days. Right now you see trees in the infield. Why don't you walk that way, Dave? Give us an idea of the size. See, we're at one end of the track there. That whole area is like taken up and used the sand or something for some other construction, maybe the theater. And let's see, over there, they got trees growing where the track used to be. So we're heading towards the infield right now. Let's see what we've got here. There's the track, and you get an idea of the way they must have had the tar laid out, because you see all the seams where the grass is growing through. Just want to get a picture over here. Oh yeah. This is probably some of the fencing that was up here. And hey, come on down this way. Now where the lady is, this was the start right around here. That was the first turn. And in the old days, that would be the third turn. This is what's left of the track. From, you can say, there's a little bit more than half of the track left over here. And when you came in from Route 122, which was the tunnel here on the right, back of these birch trees, come in from there, you hear the roar of the cars echoing through the tunnel here. And there's the track. Heading towards the old starting line. This is the old starting line. The cars would come on. Sometimes the cars would be in the infield. Sometimes they would be in the outfield. The pit would be in the back sometimes, and they'd come through this tunnel. Be lights on in there, and then they'd come onto the track over here. So this is what you have left over here.
Looks like the ocean used to be.
Yeah, it does. A little too fast here, maybe, so I can back up here. There's those rolls of fencing. Hey, why don't you go stand next to that tunnel and give us an idea of the size, okay? For scale. You can see how big the tunnel is here, because Nathan is heading up that way. You can also get an idea of the pitch. See, I'm standing, now I'm going to have to look up to see where he is. I'm looking up maybe, it has to be at least 10 feet higher than I am or more. There's the tunnel. Yell, Nate. Yell in the tunnel. Nate, yell in the tunnel. Okay, all set. Let's head back to the car. Let's head back to... Spin it, son. All right, and here's another view. You can get an idea of the height up there. So, see how high the stands are. Okay. What the bleachers were like. It's right over that little tunnel. What's the date, do you know? Okay, we're here at Bill's Auto Parts in Valley Falls. There's a Crosley sitting on there. We have a number of old vehicles here, as you can see. All kinds here. Square ones and so forth. We're heading down here. There's an old Hudson right here, maybe a 52, and there's a car from the 30s. It's kind of difficult to make out just exactly what they are. 51 Chevrolet. What is that? '33 Rio. Okay, as you can see, a number of very old wrecks right here. Look at that. Almost everywhere you look, cars from the 30s right here. See that Plymouth right in front of us? They bought a model or something like that the other day, so well, look at this. Everywhere you look, all around here. Very old cars. This one here, oh yeah, 29 Studebaker says on this one. I just saw one over there that said Hubmobile, so another one said Rio. Look at the wheels on this here. It's got 6 cylinders, and yet it's got some Ford wheels in both the front and back. And look at this job here, some kind of a touring car or something. This is the most beautiful place I've ever seen. Nathan didn't even laugh at that one. Nathan was surprised to see cars with wooden wheels here. This junkyard. Huh, Nate? What do you think, Nate? Nate, you want to take a picture?
All right.
Yeah, just aim it. Just aim it around. You'll be taking a picture. Can you see through that thing?
Yep.
Okay, now look. This is the wide angle here. See, if you go on this side, you go, everything's far away. If you push on this side, everything looks close, okay?
So if you...
Is it working?
Yep. Everything's blue and white.
Black and white, yeah. Something like that. Okay, see if you know how to shut it off. Try and shut it off. Can you find a button? A lot of buttons there. See if you can shut it off. Did you get it?
Yep.
Okay, is it fading?
Yeah.
Let me see. You sure you touched that? Oh, yeah, you're right. It does. Look, you push it once. Don't push it more than once. Maybe you pushed it twice. Okay, now we're getting into territory more to my life. And now we're running into the some of the Fords here. This is what's left of a 38, I think. And in the back we have a 36 Ford Coupe. And right beside that we have a 36 Ford four-door sedan. Look at this 39 Buick here. Let's see what else we've got around here. We've got a truck tipped over there. Oh wait, there's a 40 Ford Coupe right there. And Plymouth, I think. Let's see what we've got back here. Look at this. And this is about a 40. I think it could be a 39. And another one tipped over right aside of it. Okay. All kinds of goodies in here. There's this one. 36 Ford sedan tipped over. You can get a picture. Gives us an idea of the size and everything. This looks like a Lincoln Zephyr right here. It's got like Ford wheels, and the back of it slants down more than it would on regular Ford. Now there's that 40 Ford Coupe again right there. Got holes in the roof, but it'd be kind of fun to fix something like that up. A lot of old timers in here. There's another 36 Ford Coupe on top of this other one. As you can see, too good. Quite a car.
Let's see if it's this one up.
Yeah. I'm sure I'm not the person to do it, but there are people who could fix these cars up could definitely be done. Some of them bodies are pretty well all together.
I don't think there's any cars that you can possibly fix up that have a good frame.
Yeah, you might have to make a new frame. Well, there's a 38 Ford. Looks like what's left of it. It could be a 37, 38. I'm not sure right here. Let's see if I can get that. Yeah. That's all right.
The fenders I used to have right there.
Well, they wouldn't have bent back then. You see, those have been out in the weather for years.
Got it.
And with the weather, on this way a bit. Here you have a non-Ford, looks like a Oldsmobile or something. Next to it's a 38 Ford Coach, it looks like. Then maybe a Chevrolet or something. We've got some others from the 30s right here, including a coupe right there. Could be I don't know what this is. You have not seen a 37 Ford Coupe. You haven't seen a race car here. I thought we were out of the section that had most of the old cars, but in the distance there I can see an old coupe. I'm not sure what it is. Could even be a Chevy.
Tell me these are old
There's this 39 Chevy coupe right here. And then a few more. Homes here. Yeah. Buick V8, I guess. Or LaSalle. Oh, this is an ambulance here. See it? Now, that could be quite a collectible car right there. I think it's about a 48 Lincoln right there. 48 Lincoln Coupe. Looking around. Hey, what is that? Another one? Looks like another Lincoln Coupe right there. Not many of those around. And here we have about a 46 Ford and a few more from the 30s right here. Oh yeah, another 40 sedan with like a 35 Coach next to it. Guess we found a few more. See if we can get around them. Now there's a 37 Packard, I believe, like we used to have. Yeah, it's not bad. What's that? Oh, a Mack truck right there. See the Mack truck? Have you heard of a Mack truck, an old Mack truck? There's one right there. See the funny looking hood on the top?
Oh, look at this one.
This is a Lincoln. Hey, look, a Model A coupe right there. You know how you see in the Waltons? Look, that's what that is, a Model A Ford coupe. What's left of it? What's that?
The black one.
Yeah?
It's in good condition.
That's about a 50 Plymouth, I think. Something along that line. Yeah, it's because it's practically new. Right?
New.
We're looking inside this Model A Ford coupe right here, and apparently what's left of the door is laying down. It says Arundel's Auto Service. I don't know if this was a race car or not. Nate, take a look on the other side. See if it's got any numbers on it or anything. I see a number here. Possibly. Looks like a Model A Ford right here. I think this is a Model A with this green one right here, the Mack truck right there. And that's the Lincoln. Let's see what else we've got here. These got more down this way.
Looks like that.
I can't believe that I'm seeing old cars here. I thought we were out of that section.
You don't see too many windows that aren't broken.
Another 37 Packard, it looks like. As you can see through this, more old cars almost everywhere you look. Even down in that direction, there are more.
Very few cars that have good windows.
That's true. Another old Packard, somewhere in the area 37.
sign?
Treasures. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's not better condition over here.
Yeah. This one here is about a 40, 41
This one's not
Chevrolet, I
bad.
think. No, it's a Studebaker. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, somebody's played around with the grill. Could be a Studebaker, I guess. This one here, what make is this? Can you see a make on this car?
Which one?
The one right in front of us, this coupe here. You see any name on it any place? I thought we were all done, but yeah, we just found a 37 Ford sedan. Coach.
What's this one right here?
Does that look like our car in the backyard, Nate?
Yeah.
Right in front of us. See the one on top of the others? Geez, I could, yeah, too bad the doors weren't in a little bit of shape. Could use a window and some other parts. This guy's got only the back windows. There he is.
Compared to any of these, ours is in real good condition.
Yeah. That's a 37 Ford sedan, two-door coach. They had two different kinds of coaches. One with a hump in the back, and this one's a straight back. There's an old Cushman's bakery truck right here.
These windows, they look like ice.
Yeah, there's, I don't think you call it Christmas. Kind of shop over there. Dairy truck. A little later, maybe a 51. All kinds of stuff in here.
19th, I think.
No.
August 19th, 1986. This,
Oh, I forgot.
you know, Mrs. Lapierre, I don't even know your first name.
Rita.
Rita, okay, all right. Rita and Roland Lapierre, and
21.
the 21st, okay.
21st today.
Where do you live in Florida anyway?
Orange City.
Orange City.
Kitty wants to go out.
Yeah, you know, we my son raced the bicycles down there. The two of them, they raced at Port Orange.
Oh, Port Orange, that's on the other side of Daytona.
Yeah. We've been there too.
Orange City. I don't even know where
Orange
that
City,
is.
right next to
Yeah.
DeLand.
Oh, I know what that is.
Yeah.
We're not far from D-Land. We're not far from D-Land.
Roland, when did you first start racing anyway?
Lonsdale.
That was your first race, and what year?
48, 49, somewhere wrong there.
Okay, if it was that jalopy, it would have to be 49.
Yeah, jalopy.
Did you race in the first race they had there, or was it later on in the season?
First jalopy race they had, yeah.
Yeah, the very first one.
Very first race.
All right. And you don't remember how you did that night?
No, the very first race, well, I don't know, I come in 10th, 12th or somewhere around there.
That was 439.
No, yeah, that was number 439 then.
Yeah. Did you were you married back then or what?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You remember that night?
Yes.
Right. That was the coach, right?
Yeah.
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 And
Red and black.
red and black, right? Now let's see. I know Baba was there that night. There's an awful lot of, I've got the results there, but it doesn't mention everybody. It just mentions the ones who place in the heats and so forth.
Yeah.
And did you race most every week that whole season?
Every weekend.
Every weekend, huh?
Every weekend.
And they were racing twice a week. Did you race both nights?
Yes.
Oh, we ran
Oh, yes.
twice a week.
Tuesday and Friday? Yeah.
Yeah.
And, all right. And then I know that the following year, they split them up. What they did the following year was they had both jalopies and modifieds the second year, too.
Well, they took the following year, they took the good jalopies and put them in with the modifieds.
Yeah, I think they did that later. I think later on in the season.
Yeah.
I think the jalopies were becoming more popular than the modifieds, so what they did was I think they had to pay a lot of money to get the modifieds there.
Yeah.
And I think what they did was they started mixing them up a little bit.
We had something like 100 or better jalopies.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to bring your car early in the morning.
I heard that, yeah.
Before going to work, if you want to race that night, because they only took 100. And I think on and all they had over 200 jalopies.
Is that right? Yeah.
At that time, yeah.
No. That picture of you with Emery Lane there, did he have that car right from the start? Was that the same car? That number 9?
Yeah, that number 9 was Emery Lane's car.
And was he driving them for a long time? Did those cars last a long time? Or they get wrecked week after week?
Oh, they were getting wrecked pretty often. I wouldn't say week after week, but they were getting wrecked pretty often.
Yeah, but did the cars like last? I mean, in other words, would you have a car at the beginning of this season, still have it next season too, or you have to replace the whole thing every time?
No, I had the second season. I started with the same car all the way through the season.
Was that right?
Yeah.
Was that 134?
That was 134 the second season.
And did you race just at Lonsdale in 1949?
Yeah, just Lonsdale.
And when did you first start racing someplace else?
Oh, that was the following year. We went Lonsdale to Norwood.
Yeah. Did you have to become a member of the association or something? I'll try to get you both in. Can you get a little closer? I'll try to get you both in the same picture.
Me?
Yeah.
Your kitty wants to go out.
No,
He'll be all right.
Huh?
He's okay. He'll be all right.
we belonged to the Lonsdale Association, and then when we went to Norwood, we had to join theirs.
I thought Lonsdale and Norwood was the same association. They weren't at first. Was that New England Stock Car Racing Association?
I think so.
Yeah, because I thought Lonsdale and Norwood were together, and I thought like Seekonk, Kingston, and Thompson were together. But I know they changed things around, you know?
It was more or less Lonsdale and Kingston were together. And Norwood were separate because they ran the stock cars.
Mm-hmm.
Then when they, I'd say maybe 2 or 3 years afterwards, then they more or less got together.
Mm-hmm.
Because they got some of the jalopies. Some of us went with the stock cars, and then Norwood and Lonsdale got together.
When did you start racing at Kingston?
Oh, I ran Kingston the second year I was in jalopy.
Okay, so 1950. And what car did you run down there?
The 134.
Same car as at Lonsdale?
Yeah.
But you must have to set it up completely different, right?
Well, we have to set up a little different. And instead of running one carburetor, we put 2 carburetors on it.
Is that right? Yeah. Was it modified in any other way?
No, that was it. And we all our own, never won, but we used to qualify.
Now Kingston had both modifieds and jalopies over there.
Yeah.
But what were you in, the modifieds?
I was with the modified, yeah.
Uh-huh. And that did you find that like the dirt track racing was completely different from the oval track, regular track?
It's entirely different.
Yeah.
Dirt track, you actually have to drive your car.
Yeah.
And asphalt, well, you have to drive your car also, but it isn't as skillful as dirt.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Did you ever race on any other dirt track?
Yeah, I ran Stafford, and I ran Keene, New Hampshire, and I ran...
Back in those days or later?
Oh, much later.
Much later.
Much later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then while I was running Stafford, I ran Kingston, the fairgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
That was dirt. And then I ran Scarborough, Maine, a couple of times. Not too often. Scarborough, Maine, I never ran too often. But Kingston, I ran twice a week.
Is that right?
Thursdays and Sundays.
Oh, you'll be done. Do you ever win down there?
Yeah, I get the track championship up there.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And how about, let me see, what's that other place we're just looking at? Medford.
Yeah, I ran Medford Bowl.
Used to be there every weekend.
Yeah, I used to run Medford Bowl on a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. And how about, what's the name of that place? Westboro. Yeah, you raced there too?
Yeah, I ran Westboro. At that time, it was every Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got a lot of those.
Did you ever race in any other states besides Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and Connecticut? Oh, you said Maine, right?
Maine, Canada.
New Hampshire.
You raced in Canada?
Oh,
I
yes.
ran to Canada, Ontario, Canada.
Is that right? Yeah. When was that?
That was
I just went to the early days or much later?
in the 60s, 62, 63, I think it was.
Forget if it was
Yeah.
in the 60s.
Somewhere around there.
Is your son still racing?
No, Well, I say no, yeah,
You still got his car.
but he hasn't got the money to buy the tires right now.
Oh, boy.
Are they expensive? Yeah, no.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got the kind of garage.
Mhm.
It's all together.
I know you raced 134 in the 1950-51 season.
Yeah.
Maybe even up to 52. I don't know. When did you start? Did you start driving for other people back then? Or?
Well, I still had the 134, but I let my brother drive my car, and I was driving for somebody else.
Whose car were you driving?
I drove a 257, and I drove
97, 11B.
99, 11B.
Yeah, 99.
So there's quite a few, and I can't remember all.
Yeah, and
16.
right. 16 was that Tommy DuPont's car? You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You drove that one, the cut down.
After he left,
And I cut down the one that he sold to a fellow in Braintree. Oh. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it wasn't Braintree. He sold to a fellow down there, and I drove it for him.
So that 16 that I'm thinking about, that body was so cut up, it looked like a homemade car.
That's the one I drove.
That's the one he drove. That was the last one Tommy DuPont drove.
I have a picture of that someplace.
Have you?
Yeah.
Then you drove the one for, what was his number? Up in Massachusetts there. The big tall, the two brothers, Mrs.
Oh,
Mr. and Miss
427.
427. You drove that one.
I drove so many of them, you kind of forget.
Did I understand when I was reading that article? Did it say you won the last race at Norwood? Was that the last race they ever had there?
The last modified race in Norwood, I
He
won
won
it.
it.
Yeah, were they racing cut downs or full body then?
No, full coupe.
It was, huh?
No, wait a second now. No, they were, full coupe. Right.
What car was that? Do you remember?
My color was blue and white.
You remember what?
Yeah, that was with the 134.
Yeah,
That was 134 that won
That he
the
called
last
the
race at
track up,
Norwood?
yeah.
Is that right?
Yes.
134, yeah, my own car.
That
Oh.
was his own car.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And I remember when you were over in what's the name of that place? Smithfield. When you lived
Smithfield.
over there, you had that car, didn't you?
Yeah, but that's where I was living when I
When he won it.
won it.
Let's see. You never raced since you've been in Florida.
No.
And you've never raced in Florida or any time?
No,
Or down south anywhere?
I went to Martinsville a couple of times.
Did you race down there? Yeah?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
How did you like it down there?
The track is nice.
Yeah.
It's a good track. And I went to New York,
What track out there?
Malta, Long Island, Islip,
You raced out there, huh?
yeah, Binghamton, Long Island.
I remember you used to drive for Laramie's trucks there years ago.
Oh, yeah.
When did you stop doing that?
I stopped doing that in 74.
74. No, before that, bro. Because you was working in Kingston. At the shipyard.
72 then.
It's going to be good.
How about you ever raced at New London?
A couple of times, not too often. A couple of times I ran down there.
Any other tracks like Danbury or anything like that?
No Danbury.
West Haven? None of those?
No.
What the other Massachusetts tracks? Let's see.
Riverside?
Ever race at Riverside? No? Never did?
Where?
He doesn't-
Riverside, Agawam?
Riverside,
A
Agawam.
couple of times, not too often.
He didn't like the track.
I ran a couple of times.
He didn't like it. He didn't
Then
like that.
I ran down the auditorium, the midgets in the
Oh.
auditorium.
You did?
Yeah.
No kidding. When was that?
Boy, you got me there.
We get all this in a book.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well,
That's
let's
But it's all in Florida.
The midgets, huh?
It's all in Florida.
in the 60s,
Is that right?
the late 60s.
Midgets, huh?
Mike Scrivani.
Mike Scrivani. You remember him?
I don't, but I know you told me that name
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah, Mike Scrivani. Well, his son's got a race car today.
Is that right?
No, he's got a midget. Mike's son.
Yeah, he bought a
Yeah.
modified too.
Yeah, and he's got a modified too. He's got a midget too. Midget.
All right. So let me show you how this came.
Prospect, the Dufour brothers, Painter, Greg Chanel, as they head out into turn 3. Side by side. Dick Brooks lifts the field over, and there's the green flag. Down the line they come. Rushed away. 1984 here at Thompson. Down the inside was Mike Rossley looking for the first spot. Head good, and he falls back in line. 553, Danny Young in his fourth Torino. Runs in third spot. Dave Carver is fourth, and Butch DeLessio is fifth. Back down the line to complete the first of 8 laps here today. Outside of him in car number 36. Schofield from Munson, Massachusetts.
Right, Charlie, in just a moment, we'd like to remind everyone that tonight at the Raceway Clubhouse, between the hours of 6 and 8, there is a complete chicken dinner. All fixes for just $6, and then from 8 right up until 1 o'clock tomorrow morning, music for your listening and dancing pleasure. There'll be a live band on hand. And that is all happening tonight at the Raceway Clubhouse, located just off of the fourth turn. Larry Niceowitz of Fast Lane Productions will also be tapes from the 1983 racing and tapes from today as well. So good way for you to kind of warm up and thaw out just a little bit and enjoy the festivities of Icebreaker Weekend here at the Thompson International Speedway. Now, tickets are available at the track office, which is located right behind the large four-turn grandstand. Or, for those of you in the pits, tickets are available at the handicappers booth. That is 6 to 8 tonight for the chicken dinner, and then 8 until 1. And so on, all tonight at the Speedway Clubhouse.
Portion of Icebreaker 84. He is out here in his Raceworks built number 76 Oldsmobile Forenza. A driver that needs no introduction, sitting back in the fourth row, car number 61, Richie Evans of Rome, New York, the VR with Cavalier. One of the machines that last year won him the track championship here at Thompson Speedway. We're set to go to green. 12 laps the distance. Dick Brooks looks the field over with Jeff Moore and Rusty Brawl on the pole. World Tom Brewer and Stan Gregory, row number 2. That the Sherwood Industries team has gathered over the winter after an outstanding 1983 racing season last year, especially over at Stafford, where they picked up many wins, including the 200 at Stafford.
On the Brett Bodine team, hoping that the chassis of that race car has not been severely damaged. Obviously, the cosmetic damage is quite severe to that race car, and we just hope that the actual component damage is not as severe as it may appear from here.
And that will also kick up to number 36. Stan Gregory. Now, George Bertholzer Jr., the Long Island Reliable Fuel Cavalier. look for a green this time around if everything is satisfactory. Side by side. Slow off If not, he'll have to run the con, see if he doesn't make it in this one. We'll have to see if this is his backup car, whether he's had the chance to dial it in. We'll wait like this afternoon, so keep your eyes on Evans. He doesn't have the advantage of our starting position either. He'll have to scramble to get to the lead path. French green flag is shown. Vinny Green on the point on his 21. Outside the third position is Martin Dillard out of New York, car number 52.
that position again today. He's backing in the back. Pitches on deck will use up the same amount of rubber, and by the end of this race will not be in a position, Rich, to hang on to the lead. And Richie Evans is in a position now where he is going to try to work his way back to the pack, not burn up the rubber, and be ready for the proverbial cat fight the last few laps.
She was out really quick this year, then I guess. And he looked at his pits, wondering whether to bring engines on it or wait a little bit later.
scene. And Don Romanek, our trophy girl here for Thompson in 1984, presents the trophies. And the victory to challenge his offer as he held off and determined Mike McLaughlin and Richie.
Seconds.